Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and today it's part 3 of the Hobart Bay and Miami series. Remember, these teams scheduled a 1-1 last year, and little did they know that they'd be facing each other 3 times total. Miami's Mike Quinn had a decent game last week, no interceptions, and Booker Woods broke 100 yards. They're looking pretty good so far. However, their opponent was South Alabama. So, take that as you will. I'm not sure that's the most impressive resume. And after us, they got Clemson, so that's not easy. David Peoples is probably the only guy that I recognize. He's got all the speed in the world, but that didn't matter the last time we faced him. Didn't do much. I mean, if you can speed past, maybe. Mike Quinn, again, he went 17 for 29, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's doing very good this year. Well, after one game, I suppose. He's got speed to make something happen, and a decent arm too. We'll just have to see how he goes today. And then Booker Woods, he had 116 yards on 12 carries last week. Very good, almost 10 yards per carry. He's a good all-around running back, pretty solid, but by no means the toughest we've seen. We'll just have to see how he does. We are back in Hobart Bay, where it's raining at night. That ought to be cold. I know it's still around September, but my goodness, that's still got to be cold up here in Alaska. Miami faces Hobart Bay for the 3rd time in 2 years. Actually, it was exactly 1 season ago that these teams met for the first time. It was Game 3 for Hobart Bay then, and now it's Game 3 for them now. They met in the championship, and now we got another regular season matchup. Number 4 versus number 1. Let's see who wins the coin toss, that ever-important factor of the game people often take for granted. This is the first time in the 3-game set between these two teams that Miami will be wearing their away uniform. They win the coin toss, but they elect to receive. An uncommon choice among winners of the coin toss. And from Hobart Bay, Alaska, we have kickoff from Otis Spielberg. Elbert will just take a knee, and Miami will now come out on offense. Jack Allison and Travis Homer are no longer here. This is a mostly new lineup for Miami. And here we go, and that is incomplete. Mike Quinn on his first pass, not doing so well. Now they go with the 5 wide on 3rd down and 10. He will get sacked. Mike Quinn not doing anything already. And Sausage gets his first sack of the game. Now comes the punt team for the Hurricanes. JoJo McIntosh got a touchdown in the last game. Now he returns this one as he cuts out to the right and has plenty of space. Makes a couple men miss on the dive. And they're inside the 35. For their opening offensive possession. Split backfield here. Hand off to Tyree Nolan as he gashes Miami up the middle. Picks up 13 while at it. We've seen glimpses of Hobart Bay having a better running game this year outside of the option. Speaking of which, Strupinski will pick up 9 yards on this one. So good run for Strupinski. Makes it 2nd down and 1 I formation. They're not going to run it. Instead, Strupinski for the back of the end zone. No! Intercepted by Stewart. And Miami, despite a 3-and-out and poor punt defense, still manages to get away without allowing any points. So now on 1st down and 10, motion man right to left. Sorry, left to right. It's a little play action, and that one is caught. Marcus Johnson picks up 9.5. Officially labeled inches away, but 3rd down and inches. Tight end to the left. Now they motion him out to the right. And it's a play action. Quinn overthrows his man. He just sails it out of bounds. Hobart Bay is going to get the ball back. Again, Miami sending out the punt team. McIntosh had a great return last time. What about this time? And he cuts right, and this time he has even more space, maybe. Oh, he got past the man. And he gets taken down inside the 30 this time. 36-yard return. Man, he is on today. Third down and 5, though. Shotgun formation. Stupinski will look to throw, and he finds Craig Ostrander. Couldn't make the defender miss, but he still gets the first down. That's what's important. Third down and 6 for Hobart Bay. Greg Wilson is actually the running back here. He'll block, and that's caught by Joseph Jacobson for a 7-yard Hobart Bay touchdown. The ones strike first, and right now neither quarterback is doing so well. I think they're 3 for 10, 3 for 11 cumulatively. Not very good. This time it's just a handoff to Woods, and Woods gets plenty of room for a first down. For once, Miami's offense does something productive. They should probably just stick with running the ball. That seems to be their winning formula, but they'll throw instead, and that's caught by Lee. I am proven wrong. As Miami gets across the 50-yard line. Third down and 1 for the Hurricanes here. Quinn drops back to throw, and he sails it out again. He's 2 for 7 so far. But Miami will go for it. Fourth down and 1. 3 receivers, a tight end, and a running back. It's going to be a screen pass right here to Peoples, and Peoples gets the first down and way more than he needed. Peoples, one of the few returning starters from last year, or at least that I can recognize. First down and 10, Miami. Lee comes in motion here. It's a fake on the end around, and that one is... Oh my, no way! Jimmy Hollis with the craziest interception you'll ever see. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Diving one-handed stab prevents the touchdown. What a play. We have the ball at the 4-yard line, but still. It's an option keeper for Stupinski. He'll pick up plenty of space. 8 yards, that's good cushion. Third down and inches, I formation. This time they do run it with Greg Wilson, and it's a first down. That will end the first quarter. Hobart Bay leads 7-0 against the defending runners-up. Second quarter begins with a second down and 4. It's a handoff to Tyree Nolan, and he's getting great blocking as he weaves through for another first down. 19 yards. He's got 37 yards on 3 carries so far. Last I checked, that's pretty good. Stupinski will find him here on the dump-off, and he'll get another first down. Showing his skills as a receiving back, too, so he's doing pretty good so far today. Second down and 7. Receivers in tight. Stupinski rolls out, and he throws. Caught by Joseph Jacobson. Great play to hold on despite the contact. First and 10 at the 21-yard line. He looks to throw again, and that's caught by Craig Ostrander again on the curl route. Ostrander, this team's veteran. The only one who is a part of the original recruiting class. Here's a handoff to Greg Wilson, who finds the end zone. Touchdown ones, as Hobart Bay seems to not really be struggling against this Miami defense. Aside from the one interception, Hobart Bay has really done whatever they wanted. Greg Wilson, the backup running back, gets a touchdown for himself right there. Miami looking to respond on offense, and Quinn pitches it out to Woods. Woods manages to pick up 8. Well, if you can get that to work all the way down the field, sure, go ahead. Second down and 2. It's a toss right now, and Woods gets the edge. He gets taken down, but not after a gain of 9. So Miami, their offense is looking better right now. They're looking much better. Play action here to Woods as Quinn finds Johnson on the little dump-off. And Johnson got almost that first down marker, 8.5. Third down and inches. They're very close. And they're going to throw again, and he sails it out of bounds. It wasn't even close to anyone, even if it wasn't sailed way too high. Hobart Bay gets the ball back as Miami continues to blunder. Stupinski will just send everyone deep. He loves to do it. He airs that one out, and that's Craig Ostrander. One man to beat. He beats him, and then he gets chased down. Still a 65-yard gain as Hobart Bay continues to pummel Miami. With 2 minutes left, it's a handoff. Nolan who finds a hole, and oh, they didn't give it to him. I thought he had it for sure. First down and goal in the goal line formation here. They'll wind down some clock. And there's a handoff to Tyree Nolan who gets his touchdown. So he does get his touchdown, it just takes an extra carry. Tyree Nolan didn't have the greatest season last year, but he's shaping up to be much better this year. He's already over 60 yards rushing, and we're not even done with the first half. Draw here to Woods as he gets taken down. Loss of 2. Come on, Miami. If you want to score, you can't be doing draws all the way down the field. 5 wide here. Mike Quinn looks to throw, and now he does. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? Miami cannot do anything. Loss of 5. Spencer Johnson gets in on the sack party. Miami is yet to convert a 3rd down, and with 17 yards, I don't think this one's likely. It's a handoff to Woods, who gets a couple blocks, breaks a tackle, but he only gets 12. If they hadn't taken that sack, they may have been able to get the first, but they don't. So here's the punt to JoJo McIntosh, again looking to make some magic happen. And he cuts left this time, and there he goes, down the sideline, pushed out inside the 35. He is on his game today. Play action here. Strupinski rolls out looking for someone to come open, and he'll keep it himself, and he picks up 9 yards. 57 seconds left. Don't need to take a timeout if you get out of bounds. 3rd down and 1, split backfield here. Strupinski looks to throw, finds Greg Wilson, who gets taken down immediately, but not after a first down. 11 seconds left after a spike and a quick throw. 3rd down and 10. Making all the adjustments he can. Strupinski looking, throws, dropped. McIntosh could not hold on through the contact. But the 4th down and 10 with 7 seconds left will bring on this field goal by Otis Spielberg. His kick is up and easily through those uprights. 24-0 is your halftime score. Hobart Bay leading the Miami Hurricanes. I don't know what to say other than that Miami has done horrible today. Offensively, defensively, special teams. I mean, in every facet, Hobart Bay is just outclassing Miami. The Hurricanes have gotten a couple okay drives. One got them in scoring position, and then they threw a pick, which was the most fantastic pick I have ever seen by anyone. Thank you, Jimmy Hollis. And then they had another drive where they got inside the 50. That was about it. I have not seen anything else from Miami. They get plays that are good but never last. They can't sustain a drive. And their defense is absolutely horrible. Aside from the one interception that Hobart Bay threw, and then a forced pass there at the end of the half, Miami hasn't done anything. You've given up 24 points, that's no reason to celebrate, and the stats show. Hobart Bay is beating them in every single category. They've more than doubled them in every single category except turnovers. And in that, they're tied. This is not even close. Second half begins. Miami kicks off. From here in Hobart Bay, it's JoJo McIntosh again. He's been very dangerous today. And he finds a seam, and oh my goodness, he's running down the sideline again, and they do manage to push him out. But he gets across the 50. Hobart Bay just wiping out Miami right now. Strupinski fakes a screen, finds Jacobson, eludes a tackler, and oh my goodness, Hobart Bay continues to pour it on. Touchdown ones. I thought Miami was supposed to be the #1 team in the nation. They're playing like an unranked team right now. Hobart Bay breaks 30 just into the 3rd quarter, and Miami has no points to counterattack with. This is a slaughter, and unless Miami pulls off the greatest comeback in college football history, it's over. I mean, this is just sad. So much for the great Hurricanes. A draw here to Woods. He'll pick up... Oh, he breaks a tackle. He picks up a first down. So at least Booker Woods is having some good runs, but... Man, Miami's just lackluster right now. Quinn will look to throw here, and he fires incomplete. Gerald Williams with the deflection, and they give the ball right back. 7 minutes left in the third quarter. Hobart Bay, I mean, is there anything that they can't do? Strupinski runs here. He picks up another first down and more. If it's man coverage, Strupinski runs and he has all the room in the world. If it's zone coverage, he beats him deep. And with that, he passes Zach East for most career rushing yards by any Hobart Bay one. We will see if Tyree Nolan beats that mark. He is a running back after all. It depends on if he goes to the draft and if he goes in his junior year. This year he picks up a first down on the counter, 6 yards. Miami has done nothing today to impress me, so I expect nothing less than another touchdown here, as that's caught by Greg Wilson for another first down. Oh no, that's R.C. Wilson. Hey, look at that. R.C. Wilson, he did get a couple starts at quarterback. Oh, there's Nolan up the middle, now to the sideline. He spins forward inside the 15, another 24 for the speedy sophomore. 12 runs, 96 yards. He has been killing them today. But as I was saying, R.C. Wilson did get a couple starts at running back because Strupinski was injured in Strupinski's freshman year. Those were a couple crazy games. 3rd down and 1 at the 2-yard line, 3-yard line. Strupinski looks to throw, and he runs away and throws it away. Couldn't find anyone. Even if there was someone open, I don't think he would have got it there. 4th and 1, they will go for it, split backfield. Handoff, Tyree Nolan up the middle, touchdown, Hobart Bay. And that one will, for sure, put this one away. 38-0 after the extra point. No. Sorry, Miami, you're not coming back from this one. Now they got a split backfield. They're trying to copy Hobart Bay. Quinn airs this one out to the right, and that's caught by Williams. Maurice Williams with a good catch. Later in the drive, with 20 seconds left in the quarter, it's a handoff to Woods, and Miami does get on the scoreboard. But down by 31 at the end of the third. That's not going to work out for you. 38-7 is the score at the end of 3. Well, Hobart Bay starts off with a 3rd down and 16, not doing so great. Strupinski looks to throw, and it's a fumble, and it's picked up by Ramser, and once again we have a scoop and score in a Hobart Bay Miami game. Every single time these two teams have faced each other, there's been a fumble returned for a touchdown. Only this time, it's by the losing team. They will drive down with the starters still in, and Strupinski just dumps this one off to Tyree Nolan. As Hobart Bay eclipses 45 now with the extra point. Miami does drive down again and get some good stuff. Of course, they are against the backups, as Quinn just lost that one in there for David Peoples. Garbage time touchdown for sure. And yeah, that's about all you can say about that. They needed that earlier and they just couldn't make it happen. But our offensive backups also want some playing time. And look at Glessner right here as he gets a block downfield. And again, he's going to torch them all. Step back like a champ, breaks a tackle, gets pushed out of bounds. They didn't even properly tackle him. They had to get him out of bounds. 3rd down and 5 now, looking for some aerial action here. He has options, and he finds Victor Cross again. And Hobart Bay eclipses 50 points against the Miami Hurricanes. That one will end it. Your final score on this one, the number 4 Hobart Bay wins 52. The number 1 Miami Hurricanes 21, a 31-point beating. I mean, this is even worse than the championship game. Championship game, we won by 26. This is by 31. It wasn't even close. It never was close. Miami could do nothing all game long until the backups came in or until they were in absolute desperation mode. Hobart Bay relaxed, and they didn't feel the need to play very well. As well, they didn't. They didn't need to play very well. I don't know why Miami is so highly ranked. I don't. I get that they were the runner-up last year, but this team is nothing like last year. And we'll see how well Hobart Bay demolished them with the stats from the postgame show. Well, Strupinski went 13 for 21, 259 yards, 3 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Glessner went 2 for 2 and a touchdown, but only 17 yards. On the ground, Nolan beat 102 yards today, 2 touchdowns. Strupinski got 58. Greg Wilson got in for a touchdown. And Glessner got a 33-yard run that we saw earlier. Through the air, 2 receivers over 100 yards today. 117 for Joseph Jacobson and 2 touchdowns. Craig Ostrander 102 yards. Everyone else was marginal at best, but Tyree Nolan and Victor Cross both got touchdowns. JoJo McIntosh got nothing, which is starkly different from last week. Timothy Paulson led the team in tackles with 5. As far as sacks go, Spencer Johnson got 1 on his resume. Jimmy Hollis got the 1 interception, which was fantastic. Sausage got a sack. Plenty of defensive dominance today for Hobart Bay. Kenny Stewart led Miami with solo tackles at 8. No sacks, but he did get the 1 interception for Miami. Through the air, their top receiver, David Peoples, 86 yards and a touchdown, and that's really the only thing of note. Everyone else had mediocre stats at best. They spread it out a bit, but it doesn't mean a lot if you don't get a lot of yards. Booker Woods got 77 yards and a touchdown, so decent game for him. 27 yards from Mike Quinn. That's counting the yardage lost for sacks. Through the air, he went 18 for 31, 208 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. And he was sacked twice, but he just didn't look very impressive, honestly. Hobart Bay beat Miami in everything except turnovers. We had one late. Oh yeah, we had the fumble return for a touchdown. But aside from that, everything else was all good. So yeah, we just smoked them, and next week we get number 11 UCLA. Maybe if we face them in the regular season, we won't have to face them in the conference championship game. Hopefully that's the case, but you never know how these things turn out. Anyway, we are number 1, as we well deserve to be. And I hope you're there for the UCLA game, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.